Whoa. Sorry, I didn't even realise it was still going then. Anyway, this is part 2 of the Atkins day 1 induction. As I said, that I've looked through quite a lot, 2 days worth of looking through videos of people on Atkins, and yes, they have got results, but a lot of them seem to say, I don't know if it's everyone, but the ones that I've looked at, they seem to say and focus upon that you can eat anything you want. You can't eat anything you want, and you can't eat as much as you want. It's not based upon that. They say actually in this actual book, it says actually in here that you should aim to eat 1,500 calories a day for a woman, and this also depends upon your size, age, height, sex. Depends on how many calories you should have. They basically say that they don't focus upon calories because you eat so much protein that you probably won't go over your calories anyway. But they do say within this book that within your first couple of days you should actually look at the calories that you eat to make sure that you're not overeating, but at the same time you're not undereating. So anyway, this part of the book is based upon having the Atkins flu. So basically that consists of headache, constipation, leg cramps, fatigue, weakness within the muscles, and headaches, which I think I just said. So basically headaches and all the Atkins flu don't actually come from fewer carbs. Your body can actually deal with the lack of carbs and get its energy from the fat. The reason why you actually get this is because of the lack of salt within your body, and the reason why you have lack of sodium salt within your body is because you would get it from things like bread and crisps, things like that. You would have actually a lot of salt in, and you would actually get it from that. So it says within here to basically stop those symptoms you want to have the vegetables and fats and the broth, which is basically what your vegetables is cooked in, like water, and like your full fat dressings for your salads and things like that. You want to have all of that because it's got sodium in it, which will help with your headaches. So basically adding salt to your diet, the amount that was there before, will actually sort out this problem. So they say to add things like low sugar but not low sodium stocks like beef stock, chicken, vegetable stocks, to drink those as a broth as well, to have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce on food, additional of half a tablespoon of salt on your food as well, which should help with the problems and to stop them. So from what I've gathered, that as you go along, that you basically should be able to not have so much problem with the salt because your body is getting used to it. So basically you don't have to, on phase 1 you don't actually have to start on phase 1 if you want to add in the extra carbs. So you always get the extra carbs on phase 2 from berries and nuts, but on phase 1 you don't have berries, so you don't have fruit, you don't have nuts, but you do have cream, cheese, you don't have milk, meats, fishes, eggs, things like that. So basically the foundation, which is the chart here. Ooh, I'm sorry you can't see that. There you go, right there. That one there. So basically the foundation is vegetables, leafy greens and other low carb vegetables. So not things like potatoes, carrots and things like that, you can't have that. But you can have things like I've already said this in the last video, but you can have other vegetables, which you can see from my last video I've already said. You can have dairy, high fat, so no low fat cheeses, high proper cheeses, high fat creams, so single, double creams, anything like that. You can have cottage cheese, loads of any cheese, as long as it's like an old cheese, so it's actually aged. So that's phase 1. That's what time we're on at the moment. Phase 2, you start to add in berries, basically anything that's a berry, cranberry, melon, and nuts, but you don't add in chestnuts. But it's a slower process in number 2, phase 2, than it is in phase 1. So I might as well stick with phase 1. I had my blood, as you can see, a little dot thingy there, if you can see it, little plaster. I had my blood test today because I think that I am lactose intolerant or wheat intolerant. I slightly think it's more wheat, which only use glucose. Yeah, glucose, which is in wheat. So that will be what I am being told that I'm more likely to be allergic to, because I have quite a lot of symptoms for it. And then I have problems with IBS as well. I'm just trying to think of what else I have learnt from this book. I can get within like the next amount of the short amount of time I have left. So basically I will tell you what's the benefit of doing Atkins. So basically it says here that shifting to a fat metabolism results in weight loss. It helps to repair your body like a hybrid car. So basically what they're saying is a hybrid car obviously works off of diesel, petrol and electricity. So basically the same thing, your body is a hybrid car. You will burn carbs, but your body can also turn a carb gets turned into sugar in your body, which basically, if your body can turn anything pretty much into an energy source other than protein. So basically you get, trying to think how to explain it. If you have wheat, like bread for example, you eat bread, and wheat is in everything. You have bread, you have chicken, you have breadcrumbs on it, you have fish, breadcrumbs on it, you have like milk, fat is in it, dairy, that's carbs, vegetables, carrots and potatoes, that's carbs. Every single thing, even things that you think are healthy, actually have carbs in. Mushrooms have carbs, tomatoes have carbs. So you have a salad, you actually still having loads of carbs. So it's not actually, you sitting there thinking you're being really healthy, but you actually still have loads of carbs in your body. So your tomatoes, your carrots, your potato, your bread, whatever is still being turned into sugar. they say that one slice of bread actually doubles the amount of sugar in your body than a bar of chocolate. So you go really, really high from a piece of bread and then really, really plummet low, because it does the same thing as what a bar of chocolate would do, or sweets. And so basically this, it can turn anything other than protein into the energy that what carb would give you anyway. So instead of burning off carbs, it would turn fat into an energy source and burn off the excess fat in your body, which is actually it's harder to do, which takes a lot more effort for the body to do, therefore you stay fuller for longer, therefore you don't keep on piling the fats into your body, because you know you're full and you don't need it. If you eat a slice of bread, a few seconds later you want to have another one, and your body doesn't need it, but it tells your brain that you need it, and then by the end of the day you have so many carbs that has been turned into sugar that your body doesn't need, so it ends up going into your body as fat and just stays there on your ass, and you end up having a massive ass. And you do this every single day through like salads and milk and rice and everything. Your freaking vegetable, it's the same thing, it does it all the time. If you have a salad, you have a low fat dressing, bad for you, and then you have like a tomato and other vegetables that is really high in carbs, it's the same thing. You might as well just stuff your face full of bread. So basically what they're saying is the fat gets turned into energy. Your body, the protein tells your body that you don't need any more food, so the fat then gets turned into energy and it burns off the fat that you've eaten. You feel more satisfied, and therefore it starts going on to the fat that you have excess in your body, so therefore you lose weight and inches. Also, bread and sugar and glucose actually triggers cravings. So actually eating protein and fats keeps you fuller for longer. You burn more of it. You eat fats will make you burn more fat in your body. You will lose weight from eating fat. Protein will keep you full and satisfied, and you will not get any cravings. Eating sugar and bread will spike your sugar levels, glucose in your body, because it has so much sugar in it, and it makes you have cravings. So eating a piece of bread will more likely make you want to have bad food and chocolate bars and the fizzy drinks and crap like that. It will make you want to have bad food, because the sugar in the glucose actually triggers your cravings. So that's why they're saying that your body is like two engines. It doesn't need the carbs. It can actually transfer fats into energy and keep your sugar levels the same throughout the day, so you won't have moody and hyper throughout the day, and you will generally feel better without less cravings throughout the day, and you won't binge. So that's why they say that you don't need to focus on calorie counting, because you won't binge. Who binges on like 20 chickens? You're not really going to do that, are you? You eat 20 bars of chocolate, very likely. So that's why they say they don't focus on that. Anyway, it's come up to 15 minutes, and this is my day one, and phase one is going well, and for dinner will be having bacon, eggs, salad, Caesar dressing. Bye!